The most popular sandwich is California turkey, avocado, and cheese.
Our specialties are PLTA.
My favorite sandwich is the club sandwich.
My favorite is probably the Reuben.
We have a really good chowder on Friday.
Probably the best you can get in town.
Is that white or wheat?
Wheat. Oh,
Got a circle.
circle. White then. Yep, 5 white.
I met Watson when we were in high school. I was born in Sacramento, and then my parents moved there to Trinidad.
And I was born in Fort Washington. And that's a long story. You know, we were living in Humboldt, but I had to be born in Washington.
Well, when we were in school, I played all sports: baseball, basketball, tennis.
She was the jock. So.
Yeah. Tennis was the only thing a girl could letter in. There were 2 of us that lettered every year that were
The
seniors.
only 2 girls in
The
there.
only 2 girls in their senior class that had varsity letters.
Yeah, she was involved in the student body, you know, the class president. And I was not.
He spent his weekends at the drive-in drunk.
Oh, we were drunk. She wanted to go to the senior prom. And so friends of ours coordinated. I wasn't even going to go.
I didn't even know him.
No, I was going to
It's a
skip that.
blind
I was going to
date.
skip that BS. I was done.
So he
I
took
was going
me.
to go partying that night.
Yeah. And we dated off
That
and
was
on.
68.
And,
It was,
then he went in the military.
yeah.
He came home. We got married in 72
When we first started talking, we were going to Ireland.
for our honeymoon.
Yeah. And then we shortened that up to Tahoe. And we didn't make Tahoe because she had a little Opel GT and it wouldn't make the snow up there going to Tahoe. So we turned around, came back, and spent our honeymoon in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Top dollar, man. Originally, this was the Temple Hotel, and they tore that down in the 60s. And then apparently Palmer's Travel Agency was in this half right here for a few years. And then in 75, the guy decided he wanted a sandwich shop or restaurant. And so they built that extension. It's actually a sandwich shop when we bought it. We got the original grand opening menu in there, which is kind of fun. $1.99 for a sandwich.
Well, we didn't change the menu. We just upgraded everything. We, our meats became
meats,
better, and
yeah.
our soups were homemade.
Even when we were
and-
going broke, we wouldn't lower the quality of the meat. Of course, we weren't paying our light bill, but we had good meat. Yeah, we see guys that they come in once a year and want the regular, like I'm going to remember, right? See, when we first opened, there were, what we figure, 3 or 4 restaurants within 2 blocks of us. I got like 12. So the slice of pies get smaller and smaller.
It was a learning process.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always cooked, but after a while, making sandwiches was routine. So.
I'm the front man. I'm the personality operation. And like when she's not here and I have to make a sandwich, I have to look on the menu to see what's on it. You know, some combination sandwiches. And then when she has to take my spot on the till, I've got to look at the prices. So that's actually cut down on the arguments.
We found we couldn't be mad at each other when you're standing right next to each other.
Yeah.
So we
you
don't
can't
have
be bumping into somebody and being
So we
pissed,
don't have
so.
fights anymore.
Yeah.
We just don't.
If
We
they
haven't
do,
for
they just-
years.
There's the fight and it's gone.
So were you a pilot?
Crew chief actually worked on aircraft in
Okay.
Korea, yeah. And then World War II is a hobby, lifelong hobby. So that's why most of the stuff's not air. Got a library at the house, looks about like this. I've got a lot of books.
Well, you know, you wrote 2 books.
Yeah.
Those are his books up there.
We went over for the 50th anniversary of Pearl Harbor attack, and so there were still a lot of the veterans, a lot of the survivors signed in there. So it's like I've got a lot of books with 1 or 2 signatures, but this one's I got a bunch. These are all my autographed issues right here from various authors. It's always kind of cool. Well, there's quite a few books up here from the Civil War. So I always like Shelby Foote's. And those are copies of my book down there. I was up to over 1,500 books. Like, I've got quite a few that actually have a storyline, but a lot of them I used as reference books when I was writing mine. When we lived over there for 2 years, Sandy said that the only reason she saw Europe is because I dragged her to every abandoned airfield and pillbox and blown up bridge there was. So, yeah, I've met people because of the book. As far as searching out or searching out specific spots, no. And we've got the book at St. Andrews University in Scotland, which is neat. A lot of people aren't really interested in World War II, and that was the biggest thing in a lot of these guys' lives. And so if they can find somebody that's interested in it, then they just light up. And they're dredging stuff up, trying to remember it again. You guys gonna be good? I'm gonna trust you. Gonna trust you. Yeah. Hey, calm down.
On our 25th wedding anniversary, we
got to Ireland.
did go to
Yeah.
Ireland.
We did make it.
We did go to Ireland.
It took 25 years.
Yeah. We've been to Europe, what, 6 times?
We've lost track. Between
Yeah.
6 and 8.
Yeah.
So,
We love to travel and we like
but that
history.
includes the 2 years we lived over there, so that
Yeah.
was like one big trip. We're hoping to get back to Europe once, maybe twice more. I'd like to do Ireland again because we liked it so much, and then the coast of France. Yeah, we'd like to get back to those two, and then I think I could wean her off of Europe for a while. So. We'll probably have to sell it when we retire. But you don't know. Hell, 3 or 4 or 5 years, it might work out where it can stay. Because after 30 years, you got just the way you want it. But sandwichers aren't leaving.